Hi, everyone. My name is Harini Makala, and I am an API product manager here at Trovata. Today, me and my colleague Satish will be discussing our developer portal at Trovata. So what is the developer portal that we have here at Trovata? The developer portal is an all-inclusive developer experience that we have offered to our clients to allow them to satisfy their cache management needs. So what exactly does this mean? As you can see on our screen, we have a list of our very critical Trovata APIs, our key APIs that we use in order to manage all of the exciting and important information that you get through the Trovata data on your user interface. That same information we now have in our developer portal as well. So if you want to go into the developer portal and be using the developer experience, essentially what you can do is take all this key critical Trovata data in the form of APIs and seamlessly integrate that data into your account and transaction information, take all that information from multiple banks and put it into your own ERP or TMS solutions or your own business systems. So the opportunity here is we're offering you a normalized way to retrieve your financial data from multiple banks in the form of consolidated APIs so that it is now easy and lightweight for you to manage and for you to push it into your other business systems. You're now able to get visibility into your cash flows in almost a real-time fashion. And this allows you to now make key business decisions based on the financial data that you're retrieving from our APIs. So a lot of our clients have shown interest in using our data in an API format because it allows you to have the experience of integrating this data within your own business systems and massaging it in the ways that make the most sense for your business and your business processes. So that is a little bit more about the benefits and why we are here so excited to share the developer portal with all of you. I'll now pass it over to my colleague Satish, who will go into some of the use cases with our specific APIs.
Thank you, Harini. Hi, everyone. My name is Satish, and today I'll walk you through the use cases of the developer portal. A lot of times, our customers need to import data from a historical perspective. So a month ago, 3 months ago, or a year ago. And the best way to do that is through the use of APIs, which will provide a JSON data structure to import that into your warehouse or for other needs and reporting. The top APIs that we see customers using a lot are the accounts. Accounts are the most basic building blocks at Trovata in terms of data model. And accounts make up an account at an institution or multiple accounts at an institution. And an institution can be banks or ERPs. And an account can contain many transactions. So when we look at the API here under accounts, there are a few APIs that give you account balances, and if there are manual accounts that you had created in the applications, and what kind of reporting dates and timestamps and when they were last refreshed. And if I click on transactions, which is the next step in our data process, the transactions that make up the individual transactions as well as multiple pages of transactions are available through these APIs. You could search through them. You could receive a total count of transactions, including their US dollar equivalents with currencies. You can get intraday transactions, and you can receive tags and cross-reference the filters on them, and also search transactions across those tags. Now, when you look at how these APIs work, the first thing you'll need to do is talk to your account manager to get access to developer.trovata.io. Once you talk to them, they will give you access to that site where you can then generate and create an application to generate those API keys that you see on the right here for App ID, Secret, and Company ID. I'll now hand it back to Harini to kind of go through that process, and we will walk you through that.
Thank you, Satish. So What we'll do now is go through our developer portal to explain a little bit more about how you can retrieve an app ID, secret, and company ID to now be able to use our APIs. Before we go into that, it's important to note that in order to become a developer portal customer here at Trovata, you will have to speak to your account manager and go through the process of signing up to start using our developer portal APIs. Your account manager will walk you through the steps. It's a pretty seamless process. And once you are registered to start to use the developer portal, you can log in just like Satish has done here. And essentially what you can do is now create your application ID. And this application ID is critical because it's the crux for how you'll be able to use our APIs. So right here, Satish is creating a app ID as a demo. So once a new application is registered, you select the environment that you want to use the API in. For this, we've selected production. And then essentially what you can do is check off all of the APIs that you want to be enabled with this application. Satish has selected all of them, but you can go in and pick and choose which APIs you would like to select. Once you do that, you would hit save. And after you hit save, you have now registered a new application with those APIs associated with the app ID. You would now see that you have an app ID associated, as you have a specific app ID, you have a secret, and you also have a company ID. Now, if you want to add accounts to your APIs, you would hit edit. And once you hit edit and you see all your APIs enabled for this application, you can scroll down and hit which accounts you want to be associated with these APIs. On the top, if you toggle full account access, that enables all accounts associated with your company to be associated with these APIs. And it also means that any new accounts that are added into your company would also then automatically be added into this application, which would then be added to the specific APIs that are connected to this application. It's important to note that if you are planning to use our payment APIs, that will follow a separate flow that you have to get enabled for payments at Trovata. And once you do that, similar process, you can add in payment APIs either to your existing app ID, or you can create a new application ID and then add in your accounts as well. So once you've gone through that entire process, you can click save, and you now have your app ID, your company ID, and your secret associated with your account. Another note, if you are using payments, we do require a digital signature to also be uploaded. So that is an important note. If you are planning to use payment IDs, payment APIs, you will have to also upload a digital signature, as we require digital signing for those APIs. For the context of this demo, we'll be focusing on our non-payment APIs, but just wanted to make sure that that was noted. So once you have your app ID, your company, and your secret, you can now go back into the developer portal or in our documentation portal, and you can now add in you can select which API since you've enabled them in your application. And after you select the API, you can copy and paste over your app ID, your secret, and your company ID. Once you copy and paste them over, you can hit try it. And now you'll be getting your real production data back of all the data, the most recent data that Trovata has for those specific accounts with this specific endpoint. So as you can see, it's a pretty seamless process to onboard, to then create an application ID, to get your company ID, your secret, and to come back into the documentation here in our developer portal and to actually, through trying it out, get a full response back. It's also important to note here that our APIs are meant for our clients to be able to customize them and enable them within your own business systems. However, us at Trovata are not the ones that are connecting these APIs to your business systems. All we're doing here is providing the data for you, and how you take this data and incorporate it within your own business systems, that is completely up to the discretion that we leave to our clients. We're always there to support our clients with any questions they have about our documentation, about use cases for our APIs, about just general how the API is structured. And we will be releasing a UAT environment very soon where our clients can also test out this data before they go into production. All of this is available, and we are 100% there to support our clients. But then actually taking this data and connecting it to your own business systems, that's where we leave it to the discretion of our client. So that's just an important note that I wanted to highlight over there. But all in all, our Trovata Developer API is a customizable, flexible experience for our clients to easily be able to extract their key financial data and use it in their own business systems to make those critical business decisions. So I really hope that all of you enjoyed this demo. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your account manager, and they will make sure that those questions get answered by one of us here or anyone within our product and technology teams that can get you guys started so that you can have the best experience with the Trovata Developer Portal. So once again, my name is Harini. I was joined by my colleague Satish here, and we thank you so much to listening to this demo. Have a nice day.